Yeah, it's a little stale up in there, you know? Oh shit! Oh! We're adding to the build fund! Money, money, money! Oh, there's more here! Yeah! Oh man, I might be able to get that turbo I wanted. Just kidding. I mean, maybe, but not with this. Nice. For the price I paid for this car, I might have just made money. Welcome to Ralph's Garage. I'm Ralph. This is my garage. Today, I don't know what I'm doing. Gonna work on BMW a little bit. Just some odds and ends stuff. I think I'm gonna start. Let me get the fuzzies out of here so you can't see the fuzzies. Okay, that's perfect. Let me see. Much more better. Came in here to start working on pulling the shifter out of here. And I realized I've never vacuumed this car. So I'm gonna vacuum it real quick. Kinda smells a little musky in here, you know, so this is a speaker. This is BMW floor mats. These are probably worth $1 million. Probably not. Yeah, it's a little stale up in there, you know? Oh shit! Oh! We're adding to the build fund! Money, money, money! Oh, there's more here! Yeah! Oh man, I might be able to get that turbo I wanted. Just kidding. I mean, maybe, but not with this. Nice. For the price I paid for this car, I might have just made money. Anyway, I'm gonna vacuum that thing out. Let me add this to the BMW swap fund, which is getting low. So I'm gonna vacuum that thing out and then start trying to figure out how to take that shifter off. Okay, I vacuumed it out a little bit. I didn't go too crazy because obviously I feel like I need to get something done. So I have no idea how this works. It looks like there's like an Allen key right here. I probably need to take that off to get this shifter off. And then I'm guessing, yeah, that looks like that thing just pops up. It broke, but who cares? Don't need it. Okay, let me see if I get an Allen key. Get that. Don't need to see if I have an Allen key. I need to get the right size, that's all. Oh. There's a little screw. Want my Allen key back. Look at that. Not so hard. Okay. Look at that wood grain. Okay, you just pull. Okay, junk. I want my window switch, so let's take that out nicely. There's a screw right here underneath the hazard switch. So that'll loosen that guy. And then I gotta pull this piece back, and there's some screws under here. I need to pull those out, and then I can take this piece. I think I may have to take these. It looks like this is one piece, so I'll probably have to pull the, I guess that's the HVAC control. I'm not sure what the hell that is. I think this is the HVAC control. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll figure it out. I'll be back in a few. Alright, so I took there's two screws in this back ashtray. Took those out, lifted the ashtray out. That's right here. And then there was one screw in the center. I pulled that out, and now this whole thing slides back. And it's under here. There's a screw here, and a screw there. I'm going to pull those off, and I need to figure out how to get whatever that thing is out and that cubby out, because I think I need to take this off to get that shifter assembly out of there. So check back in with you next time I figure something interesting out. Back at it, Dr. Destructo here. I just ripped this thing out with brute strength. Just pulled it out. no screws or anything holding it in. Just yank it out. And then I guess this piece, okay, got a couple different, what is that thing? I guess that's the automatic transmission computer, I don't know. Maybe that's like an airbag module or something. Who knows? Don't need it. Maybe I need it. If it's airbags, I need it. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna disconnect the wires from this stuff and set it off to the side. And yeah, we'll just keep digging in. And hopefully I can get this piece out of here soon. You know, so that I can make some progress on this thing. And again, I'm back with a moderately successful update. I got one side disconnected, so up here, I don't really know what's holding it in anymore. I took the screw out of there. And this is going to be the hardest part of the whole build, is getting the interior pieces apart. Anyway, there was like a screw in here, but it was behind, there's this metal bar in here. It was behind that, so I had to pull it back and take the screw out. But I don't know. I'm thinking I'm just gonna pull and let break what breaks. Anyway, I come to you with breaking news. I have removed the plastic center console thing. Now I can go about my life. And after a not so extensive Google search, this is the climate control module box. So I think we're going to keep that there. I'm working on figuring out how to get this thing off of here. It looks like some bolts and stuff, so I'll get back to you. Alrighty, little update here. I took out the screws that hold it in and loosened this cable thing. And the only thing that's holding it in now is there's a wire, apparently, which I just found out about. And there's this cable here, which just disconnected itself. So that's cool. So this is just held in with a wire. I can get this out in a second. Hang on. Ta-da! We don't need that anymore. In the pile of stuff that we're not using. There. Maybe I'll use that fan. Who knows? So this is what I'm stuck with here. Now I got this rubber thing. How that comes out. Probably that's bolted in from the bottom. And then there's also the actual shifter cable. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! Weight reduction. Okay. So I'm not sure what this is. I think this is like the key lock so that you can take the key out. I guess I can just leave that off to the side. I don't need that since I'm going to be a manual. And then I'm not really sure what this is. This might be like the reverse lights. Not sure. Alright, I'm going to go under the car and see if I can unbolt this thing, because it looks like maybe it bolts in from the bottom. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. I'm done. Alright, that'll be all, folks. That was a nice short episode. Just kidding. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I might have to cut the grass. But for right now, the shifter's out. And I got a hole in my car now. Awesome. Alright, Jay stopped by. And he's going to help jam this thing in here. We're
gonna J swap it.
Yeah, we did a 1J swap.
1J, not even a Z, just a 1J.
Just a 1J. So we kind of messed around. These mounts that I bought, I got them used and they're a little hacked up, so we're not sure how exactly it's going to fall in here. So this is really just a test fit to locate these. Then we can put the transmission on the motor and locate the transmission, because we're going to have to fabricate them out. I'm going to have to fabricate them out. So that's what we're doing. Kind of got sidetracked and forgot the video, but we didn't do too much. We just kind of bolted those things on there loosely. So now we're going to figure out how we're going to lift that engine up, and
I was just going to pick it up.
Jay's going to pick it up and throw it in there.
Leave my bed back, yeah.
So yeah, we're going to lift that thing up and see if it fits. So we almost broke the engine, but we didn't, so no worries. But the jack was slowly going down, and we only had this one bolt in the
I
engine,
had a senior
in the
moment.
engine
I
stand.
panicked.
Yeah, it's okay. It all worked out. It's okay. One thing I did not show you guys, but I got the oil pan. The F-body oil pan came in, and now you've seen it, because I'm going to put it on the motor just temporarily for test fitting purposes. So I'm going to do that now, and you guys are going to watch. Now we're recording video?
It's video, yes.
Okay.
Let me mount this fucker. I can't believe you broke another mount.
I break them all the time. I would not give those mounts a good review.
I've had them for a year and a half.
One mount?
I haven't broken.
Get the hell out. How do you survive? Every time that thing tips over, the mic mount breaks on it.
Oh, you're fucking awful. What are you hitting?
I don't know. What is that? Windage? The truck windage tray won't even let me temporarily bolt it on? Yeah.
I should take the truck window straight out.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Alright.
I was hoping I could just slam it on there and not have to worry about that.
I'm always worried about just slamming stuff home.
It's hitting right here. Hopefully these are 10s. Not 13. It's like the best $100 I've ever spent. See if that mic mount broke. If so, that one's on you. Nope.
Woohoo!
That would have broke if that was me.
Yes, it would have. Fuck. How?
It's windy. I don't have the best equipment, man.
It's not that it's...
I also don't really have any equipment.
We're now looking at your arms.
Yep.
We're not looking at the motor.
On this episode of This Old Truck Motor. Oh man, is that rod supposed to be bent? It's one of them factory.
Still look at the cam bearing.
One of them factory bent
That's what I've
rods.
heard.
Yeah. Alright, oil pan's temporarily placed there with a couple bolts. It's the F-body oil pan. It's the part number that ends in like 7-1. I'll put the part number in the link or in the description. But yeah, it's the F-body pan. It should fit in here. Hopefully, it looks about right. Yes.
15s with it. Get her bigger.
All right, we're going to time-lapse mode.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence, then let them in, chalk up their body, another one body, that's just how it go. I got some secrets, I'm shaking the game so they stay on their toes. Stay in your lane, I to stay on the go. I can play with the pros and act like a rookie, so they overlook me, then I double up again under their nose. None of them cold, they just got lucky but never adapted, so I'm to the one if it's coming to.
Welcome back. We are finding some success. The motor's in the car. Jay's out here playing. He's about to shoot some footage for me. Get some of that cool drone footage. He said every YouTube channel has to have obligatory drone footage. So we're about to get it.
Yes, sir.
Check this thing out, dude. Don't drop that in the grass, bro. You never
Won't
find it with
find
that
it.
camo,
Urban
that
camo,
camo
bro.
job.
Urban.
At least don't drop it in an urban area. Oh yeah, Jay drove the Grand National.
Turbo T, don't lie to them.
Turbo T?
Don't lie
Turbo
to them.
T, okay. It's a Turbo T. I personally don't know the difference.
It's a WE4, one of 1,547 made by Buick in 1987.
Y'all heard the man.
It's probably the third or fourth rarest Buick
So
ever
what's the
made.
difference between this and a Grand National? Like the
badging,
interior?
The interior. Hold on. I know these. The badging interior, the wheels, and that's pretty much it. Same drivetrain. The T's actually sometimes weighed, a lot of the times weighed less because guys would option them less, making them lighter, essentially quicker. Now how true that is, every car is a little bit different, right? So at the end of the day, minimal difference, but it's not fully loaded. It doesn't have a power seat. It doesn't have every single option available like a lot of the Grand Nationals were booked out. So in 87, a guy could walk into a dealership and pick one of these up for a few bucks less and still have the GM power play, the same car. Yeah. T-tops, you know.
It's pretty freaking awesome.
Thank you, sir.
You know, I always say, oh yeah, he's got a Grand National, but I knew that it was the Turbo T. Because you saved in my phone as J Turbo T.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I have like a whole bunch of J's.
Wow.
Look at his street tires.
Yeah, street tires.
Street tires, baby. There's tread right there.
We got to do the drone dance real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Calibrate.
It's like a rain dance, but for drones.
All right, we're calibrated and dizzy. All right, 13 satellites. We're good to go.
It's funny that we just put the motor in the BMW for the first time, and I don't care. I don't see this in the flyer. If I can't even see that thing anymore. Anyway, motor's in. Now we're gonna take it out. We got the motor mounts in.
Figured out the right holes.
So I'm gonna shave that bolt right there. I'm gonna shave that down because that's like too close for me. I don't like it. Other than that, oil pan clears. Motor clears the brake booster back there.
Firewall's clear.
And then I measure for the transmission mount off the mating surface of the motor here. This automatic cross member is not going to work out for me. It's like 2 or 3 inches too short. The T56 one is also not going to work out for me. That is a little bit too short, so I'm going to have to fabricate a trans mount that basically I'm going to bolt a piece of angle iron here and here, and then I'll build a cross member off of that, and then I'll shave the angle iron down to just what I need, make it look better. The shifter hole looks like my shifter is going to be towards the back of the shifter hole here in this area, so that should work for me. I should be able to make that work. What else under here? I think that's all. I think right in this area is where I'm going to mount that Corvette fuel pressure regulator filter, Johnny. Going to go in this area. Other than that, we're going to take the motor back out, put it back on the stand. So, success.
My enemies cutting it close. I let them think that they got me, but what do you know? I had them beat before we ever spoke. I'm ready for smoke. I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now they ain't go harder than me. They need a blade and a sheath, a shank and a piece, a crate full of heat, an army, a fleet, a tank and a...
All right, engine's out. Back on the stand. Jay's playing with his drone again.
That's the drone footage.
Got some drone footage. I got my tool cart cleaned up, which is, it's a mess now, but it was cleaned up. So this should make work a little more efficient. I just need to get, I have a project that I need that concrete for. So I got some key measurements on shifter location and the transmission mount. So I'm going to shave this bolt right here. I'm going to shave that down. I'm going to shave this down. This one wasn't hitting, but this one looked like it was hitting. I need to fix this motor mount because the previous owner kind of hacked it up for whatever he was doing. Not that he was a hack, but that he had a different setup. So I'm going to figure something out for that. That's going to be all today. Make sure you like and subscribe because I'm putting out more videos on this car all the way up until it's finished, and then probably some cool videos of
Hit
driving
that bell notification too, so every time you post new
That's right.
videos, you know.
All right. Till next time, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Little boner footage for you. Pull that wire off. Pull that wire off. That one.
Yeah, right? We got T15.
I know I gotta do this every time. That's how I get it out of the thing. That microphone is quality. It doesn't pick that up.